Here is our final digipack design. As you can see, the exterior is very much opposite to the interior. The dark and monochrome exterior contradicts what you find inside. However, the darkness can also foreshadow a sad song. Our digipack design plays with our choice of song. It starts out depressing and dark, much like what you would first see if you were to pick up our CD in the store. But when you open the CD and when you get into the song, everything opens up and bursts into flames. No pun intended. Because of this, I feel that our final product is very linked in with our ancillary texts. We looked at several digipack designs by many artists and all styles of album art. What we decided in the end was to incorporate our favourite parts from each of them. We used the monochrome effect from Rihanna's album, as you can see here. Her entire digipack is done in grayscale / black and white. We kept this idea for our own pack because it made a bold statement and keeps an interest of the audience. We had also taken inspiration from the several uses of Rihanna's face in her album art. Her portrait is seen several times, and this is something we wanted to replicate. It puts the importance of the artist and showcasing her several times shows that all eyes should be on her. Another design we looked at was one by Ryan Adams. As you can see here, he is based around fire and flames. This is replicated in our interior as a juxtaposition, where the depressing is dark and then the lyrical monsters burst out. This is evident in the build-up of the song too. Again, Ryan Adams' art helped us to decide on our colour schemes. He uses very rich fire colours of oranges, yellows and reds, as well as the black that you can see here. Another aspect we liked was the use of an artist's photograph embedded into the flames. We tried to incorporate this into our design by putting a yellow overlay over the artist to tie her more into the flames. For the front of our digipacks, we took inspiration from another one of Rihanna's albums. This one. We liked how the font of the album was feminine and contradictory of the busy pictures behind. We also liked how it was such a simplistic font, but it took up the entire space. We tried to replicate this into our own design by having simplistic fonts and by making it as space-consuming as possible. We did a similar thing with the back of the album, with the song titles, as you can see. The artist takes up only 1/3 of the picture, whilst the text is the main space consumer. Rihanna also used a minimalist colour palette, which is something we incorporated into our own. The font colour itself complements the art, yet it is uninteresting and boring. Now, how does this all link to our music video? When creating the ancillary task, we wanted to bring in elements of our music video, so that the audience has something to relate to when they see the CD art. This gives them something to remember and serves as visual cues. You can see here that the fire used in the insert is representative of the burning paper. The yellow overlay used on the digipack is also used several times throughout the video, which ties in the whole colour scheme. Again, the candles on the digipack serve as visual cues to the lighter in the video. This all links the main product and the ancillary task together. Colour. The colour scheme of yellow and orange, black and white is prominent in both the ancillary task and the music video. These colours represent not only the passion-filled song, but the brand logo too. The brand logo of a fox is orange, which the audience will link back to the orange and yellow references in our video. Style. The style of pop/alternative pop is evident in both the video and the ancillary task. Both are edgy and capture the audience's attention with the bright colours and references to fire. The inside cover is an example of this. Here, the artist is in a very feminine and gentle pose, whereas the exterior shows her in a more seductive and confident pose. This keeps the alternative side open and again ties in with the contrast of the song lyrics. Selling point. The selling point of our video is the music and the hidden storyline. This comes across in both the ancillary task and the video. Throughout the storyline involving the artist and the images of the artist on the adverts. The storyline of our idea is a conventional bullying and being made fun of. This type of story will sell because many young audiences can relate to it, and it suits the target audience. The fact that the storyline is hidden, again, is shown in our digipack, because you will only see the bright interior once you open the CD. Genre. The genre is evident on both projects, as the editing and photography on the ancillary task is both dark and bright, which is the same in the video. Many of the shots are quick, interesting, and artistic. The whole of the two tasks combined makes it clear that one is related to the other. The teen pop genre is apparent because the video and ancillary both fit well with the target audience. I believe our overall product has worked very well. It represents not only the music genre with the bright pops of color, but it also appeals to the same audience group that we intended. The yellow/orange coloring works well, not only with the fire, but with the artist's clothing and dark blonde hair. It makes the album's image all that more striking. I believe the ancillary tasks look professional, as we have used our research as well as developing original ideas. The product also works well with the music video itself. To answer the initial question, the effect is that the audience can see how colourful and up-to-date the artist label is. The colour scheme of orange and black shows the pop culture of the album, and the use of the artist in the main cover shows that the song will be about that artist. The selling point of the label is evident through the poses and clothing choices, and the editing suggests pride is taken in the images and style and references made. Overall, I would say that not only does the video and ancillary task work together, but they complement each other too. It clearly shows genre, style, use of colour, artistic shots, font, and photography.